Welcome to our channel. I hope this video is useful. What are the advantages and disadvantages of war? War is one of the most destructive phenomena in human history, yet it remains a part of the human experience in all times and places. War can have several advantages and disadvantages depending on the perspective, goals, and outcome of the conflict. Here are some of the advantages and disadvantages of war. Advantages of war. 1. Political and social change. Revolution and independence. Some wars have resulted in significant political and social change, such as the liberation of countries from colonial rule, or the overthrow of tyrannical regimes. Social reform. War can force societies to make social reforms, such as the recognition of human rights, the empowerment of previously oppressed groups, or the adjustment of laws and policies to accommodate new realities. 2. Technological advancement, military innovation. Many technologies originally developed for military purposes have been applied to civilian life, such as the internet, radar, or medical technology. Infrastructure development. In some cases, war can spur the development of infrastructure such as roads, bridges, and ports, which also benefit civilians. 3. Strengthening national identity. Rise of nationalism. Wars often strengthen national identity and solidarity among people, who feel united in the face of external threats. International recognition. A country that wins a war or maintains sovereignty may gain greater international recognition. 4. Security and stability, long-term, ending the threat. In some cases, war can end the immediate threat from an aggressor or eliminate a persistent source of instability. Costs of war. 1. Loss of life and humanitarian damage, casualties. Wars cause massive loss of life, both military and civilian. Humanitarian crises. Wars often cause widespread suffering, including famine, displacement, human rights violations, and deep psychological trauma. 2. Economic damage, destruction of infrastructure. Wars can destroy infrastructure such as roads, bridges, buildings, and other critical facilities, which take a great deal of time and money to rebuild. Loss of economic production. Wars disrupt normal economic activity, which can lead to economic decline, poverty, and inflation. 3. Political and social instability. Political chaos. After war, countries often experience periods of political instability, including coups, civil wars, or other internal conflicts. Social divisions. War can exacerbate ethnic, religious, or ideological divisions, which can lead to long-term social conflicts. 4. Environment. Environmental destruction. War often causes severe environmental damage, including pollution, ecosystem destruction, and the destruction of natural habitats. Wasted resources. War often wastes resources that are essential for development and social well-being. 5. Psychological trauma. Long-term trauma. War leaves deep psychological scars on soldiers and civilians, which can last a lifetime and even affect subsequent generations. Loss of trust. War can damage trust between communities and between citizens and their governments, which can make it difficult to reconstruct society after the war ends. Conclusion. While war can have some short-term benefits such as political change or technological advances, the resulting costs, especially in terms of humanity, economy, and society, are far greater. War almost always brings significant suffering and lasting damage, and is therefore avoided whenever possible. Diplomacy and peaceful conflict resolution are preferred alternatives in resolving problems between countries or groups. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.